Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm the Whiteseer, and today we're running through 5 very quick tips on what I've learned so far in Broken Ranks that I didn't feel was very well explained or could easily be missed. Let's jump straight in. Okay guys, one of the things that's relatively confusing is actually how to join parties, and sometimes you can be hovering over somebody wondering how in the hell you get to talk to them and join the party. There's not much up here in the party screen, and actually it comes up with this message saying you can't attack other players in this area. What's going on here is that you've got the auto attack actually assigned. So if you actually turn this off and you then right click on a person, you get a whole host of other things other than attack. So you can actually view them. You can also join them. So I'm actually going to join Wishborn here if he stops running around. There we go. Now Wishborn has control of my character at the moment because I joined him, and it will show a little 2 here. When we jump into a combat situation, I actually have control of my character and everything else that goes with it. So yeah, we can jump in here and work together and do some damage. And yeah, we're just gonna kill this big pig here, and then I'll show you how to leave the party, which is fairly self-explanatory. In order to leave the party, you just come down here into the party overview and actually click this leave party button right here, and that's how you join and leave parties. Okay, so the next item in this information video is regarding the merchant section. You get given a screen like this when you say buy stuff from a merchant. It's got all of your platinum, backpack space, and gold over here on the left, and also some tabs with some of your equipment in. And then over here there's a little panel on the thing you've got selected, so in this case you can just click through here. There's a little drop down menu up here that allows you to either further separate the items, so all the helmets, or all the pants or trousers if you're in the UK, weapons for example, and you can split those down as well into separate categories. So that's something to note there. At the moment there's 9 pages of stuff here, and most of it will be stuff that I can't actually use. We are a knight, so we have gear for fighters ticked here, and we can actually also just say show us the gear we can equip, which will get rid of 4 pages worth of stuff that we can't even actually use. And then the other thing is that there's these level brackets down here, so we are actually level 15. So for us, we can actually select level 15. We can get rid of levels 10 to 15, for example, and just have 15 to 22. So that will show us things that we can grow into or equip now, or we can just keep levels 10 to 15, which will just show us everything that we can actually equip now. So in order to do this, I originally thought that we had to click these to show that, but actually that turns that off. So if you turn them all off and you just select the one that you can actually equip, for example, this here requires level 13. So have this box here coloured red, and that will actually allow you to see the things that you can equip for those levels. So yeah, that's just a little helpful hint there. Otherwise you'll end up seeing all sorts of rubbish you can't actually even use, and just end up wasting time, and you don't really want that. So yeah. Okay, this little section here is on the tactics section of character setup, which is pretty self-explanatory, I feel, in the tutorial. However, sometimes you haven't got very long on the clock to actually decide what you want to do. So this is how I set mine up. There are going to be different opinions, and yeah, if you want to comment and leave your opinion, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, we can all work on a collective kind of wiki, I guess, to try and work out what the best way to do things might be. But for me, I've got the premium account, so I actually have 4 tactics. Most people playing for free without the premium account will only have 2 tactics. So it's kind of key to leave yourself in a position where you can actually maneuver things around really quickly. And I normally set my defenses up here with 3 or 2 apart from the last one there, in one of the melee or ranged attacks. In the opening round, they will try and use the war cry on you, so you can actually put more defense in the mental defense bar, which is actually this third one. It's saying melee defense on this one and this one and this one, but this is actually melee, this is ranged, and this is mental attacks. So currently the starting mental attack that you have is the war cry. So that's a mental attack. So when they try and lower your attack chance, they will be using mental attacks on you. You could potentially put your mental defense up by a little bit then. I think when you fight higher enemies and their buffs are going to be doing larger numbers, it's worth having mental defense. For me personally, I've not really seen much use for it, so I tend to go 3 melee or 3 ranged, and then 2 melee or 2 ranged, to keep my 5. So yeah, that's just a little thing on mental defense there. It's only the mental attacks. It's not magic attacks. I've seen a few things being done where people are using mental defense as magic defense, and most magic actually is still either melee magic or ranged magic. So the damage types obviously are melee physical, melee magic. That's defense in this first bar. The second bar is obviously ranged normal or physical damage, and ranged magical. So that's this second bar. This last bit here is not magical attacks, it's mental attacks. So just remember that. Okay, the next tip that we have here is what mobs to grind. So there's going to be a couple of times in the in your progression where you get told that you have to go and gain some levels and get some more equipment and things, and in order to do that you need to go and basically become a higher level. I think one of the first ones is become level 7. I think another one is to become level 13. If you can, these guys here with the crowns above their head, if you can actually physically take them, these are really great for getting from level 10 to 13. These are champion mobs or elite mobs, and so this Tangler here will actually give us quite a lot of decent XP. Let's go and attack it. Now they are quite difficult sometimes. There's 3 in this party, for example, and they can be a bit of a handful. So you need to kind of be careful. But if you've got a dog, the dog does most of the heavy lifting with regards to DPS anyway, and they can actually give you quite a lot of XP. So we're going to complete this fight here, and we'll see how much XP this gives me at level 15. Let's see how much XP we get. There you go, 611 experience points, which for me at level 15 is still quite a chunk of a level. So these are Tanglers. If you want to know where they are based right here in the ruins area just outside of town. There is a quest to go and get the Heart of a Champion at some point, so you will need to come and either get one from here, or there's 2 other places. But yeah, keep your eyes open for those champion mobs. They do give you a fair bit of XP. Okay, so the last quick tip we have is basically regarding quest stacking. Most MMO players, which most of you will probably be, will already know about quest stacking, where you're going to get given several quests in the town to go and do something. I've seen a lot of people try and get one quest and do that, and then they come back and get another quest, find out they've actually got to run to the same place that they had to do for the first quest, and that just takes up a lot of time and gets really annoying. You're better off, for example, collecting 2 quests and then running to the same location, or doing one bit and then running to another bit and then coming back to town for both, just in case you get sent all over the place. This can save you a lot of time, obviously, and improve the rewards for XP for your time played. So this game is a marathon. It's apparently it's going to take a long time to get to the maximum level, as with Pride of 10, and obviously we need to minimise wasted time as much as possible. So yeah, feel free to quest stack as much as you possibly can, and that will help you play. Okay guys, that was 5 very quick tips for broken ranks, and I'm looking forward to making a few more of these in the future. So yeah, any comments would be great, and obviously don't forget to subscribe for more. And I hope to see you around for future content. Until that time, take care of yourselves and stay safe.